Who lived here, I wonder? I know what that means. Merlin trial. Confringo! Accio! Accio! Repulso! Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! Repulso! Confringo! Incendio! Glacius! Accio! Accio! Repulso! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! That's it.
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignments?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our resto momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements. Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible, perhaps before you leave here.
Arresto momentum.
That's it. Keep it up. Well done. You are on your way to mastering Arresto momentum.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Yes, what is it?
In class, I heard you mention the Toyohashi Quidditch team.
I did. The Toyohashi Tengu are from Japan. Dominant, known for their rigorous training. They practice near the Mahutokoro School of Magic, often battling both tempestuous seas and violent storms, in addition to each other. Tournament play is almost always easier for the Tengu than their training sessions.
I take it you're a fan.
Fan? I was being groomed to play on their team. And I would have been a Tengu, if not for a bit of bad luck.
If you were that good, I can't believe a bit of bad luck could end your entire Quidditch career.
I was excellent. My ability on a broom had nothing to do with what happened. I was betrayed by someone I trusted. Myself. I did not see clearly, and I paid a dear price. My best friend Asuka and I were being groomed to play on the team together. I as keeper, and she as chaser. She was breathtaking. She once corkscrewed through 3 players and scored before they even turned their heads. But as tryouts for the Tengu got closer, she panicked. I did not realize the extent of her panic until it was too late. She wanted so desperately for both of us to play together that she had slipped Felix Felicis into our tea before we were to show them our skills.
What is Felix Felicis? A potion?
Also known as liquid luck. And it is illegal in all wizarding sports. I knew within minutes that something was different. I had never played so well. And Asuka was playing more beautifully than I had ever seen. When I confronted her afterwards, she admitted what she had done. I withdrew from consideration immediately.
But it wasn't your fault. You didn't know about the potion in the tea.
It does not matter. My flying that day was not my own. I could not live with myself. So, I withdrew and explained to them why. I burned my broom in disgrace.
What happened to Asuka? Did she burn her broom as well?
Asuka played for the Tengu for 2 seasons.
You didn't report her? Tell them what she'd done?
Her fate was not mine to decide. My fate is in my hands, as your fate is in yours.
Thank you, Professor. I shall remember what you've told me. Arresto momentum.
What are you up to now?
Don't you see the romance of it all? You and I, we are the stuff of poems. Our love is the muse of 1,000 rhymes.
Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Protego! Confringo! Accio!
Oh, hello.
So knowledgeable.
Hello, Adelaide. How are you and your uncle doing?
Very well, thanks to you. The more I learn about Ranrock's foul lot, the more astounded I am that my uncle survived. I looked back over his old owls and noticed that they included pertinent details about his rare metal deposits. I believe that Ranrock's fiends were after those deposits and that they needed my uncle's knowledge. He was willingly going to rot away in that cell to keep me safe.
Any other pertinent details about those owls?
Plenty. Uncle Roland couldn't be certain, but he thought he overheard goblins talking about infusing something into goblin silver. He wasn't sure what they meant, but something about the way they spoke of it made his skin crawl. Ugh, it's clear you saved my uncle from a very bad lot.
It was nothing at all, Adelaide. I'm just glad your uncle's safe.
So am I. Seeing him again was such a relief. I told him that he must remain vigilant from now on. I, for one, can't help but look over my shoulder now whenever I leave the castle grounds.
What do we have here?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see good things. After all, the future's mine for the taking, and I shall take what I must.
The future is not etched in stone. It can be carved out by those with very strong wills, and you do seem to possess one. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets. You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descender!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Leviosa! Descender!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Confringo! Descendo! Incendio! Descendo! What do we have here? A demiguise. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do?
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even when I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do. I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
I find it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand.
Revelio. Everything's all right now. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. I should investigate. Patricus Totalis. Confringo. Stupid one. Levioso. Stupid one. Descendo. Stupid one. Incendio. Confringo. 8 legs is simply too many. What do you have in store for me this time? Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Descendo. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Potato. Superfun. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Incendio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
New instruments are expensive.
Revelio. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Descendo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That wasn't so difficult. This place has seen better days. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Confringo.
I'd remember my father's. Someone's here. I sense it. How did I get mixed up in this? Doing Rookwood's work?
Nothing.
Why do I think I heard
Protego!
something's not right with this one?
Are you even trying?
Incendio!
Confringo! Expulso!
Protego!
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Not I'm embarrassed, boy.
Descendo! Incendio. Confringo.
I'm just warming up.
Protector. Rapus Levioso.
Release me! You've made a grave mistake.
Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Accio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Revelio! Incendio! Cursed fiends. If only Professor Fig could have seen that. Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio! I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Revelio. That's that. Settled. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio. 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 Repulsor. Confringo. Levioso! Descendo! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio! Revelio. Levioso! Revelio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. No, you don't. Levioso. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio. This place has seen better days.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
What is it? What's wrong?
Goblins, that's what. Ranrock's lot. Nasty creatures. Ambushed me, they did. Nothing's safe anymore. I need a little something. Something to protect me if I run into them again. Maxima potion, that would do it.
You're right, the world's not safe at the moment. It's best to take precautions. Here, use it wisely.
Oh, I will. You can be sure of that. Ranrock's lot won't take me down. And I've you to thank. Please, accept this gift in exchange for your help.
Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of travelling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life's work?
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of travelling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we? You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. So nice of you to stop by.
Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Potato. Descendo. Stupefy. Levioso. Confringo. Revelio. Levioso! Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. This looks intriguing. Cabalso! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Confringo! Levioso! Protego! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. 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 I should investigate. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Descendo. Confringo. Revelio.
Oh, how I love good puzzle.
Revelio. Merlin himself would be proud. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Who would have thought that butterflies of all things would lead someone to treasure?
Fascinating, truly fascinating. Wish I had the energy.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Descendo! There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters is
Who would have thought that butterflies of all things would lead someone to treasure?
Revelio.
Have you finished your herbology essay? Mine's only about...
Hello, nice to meet you.
Oh, hello. The name is Porrick Haggerty, and this is my shop. What may I help you with?
I'd like to ask you about your shop, if you don't mind.
Certainly, that'd be fine. What would you like to know?
What sort of products do you sell?
I sell all manner of beast products. I always found beasts interesting, and there's quite a market for them. Fancied I could make a profession out of it.
How long have you been living in Irondale?
All of my life. My sister and I were raised here. I stuck around. She had other plans.
I hear there's a goblin mine near here. Have you ever seen it?
I've been near it, but never in it. I could likely find some valuable beast products, but it's not worth the risk. Ranrock's loyalists are not ones to be messed with.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today? Thank you for your patronage. It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Glad you were able to stop by.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Revelio!
It's so much better when it gets dark earlier. I spend all my not be absolutely fascinated with the stars. I should let Shah adopt me.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Strong competition? Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. And do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant. Brilliant. I'd say that was acceptable. Made it. Ha-ha! Now that's more like it. I'm getting the hang of this. Brilliant. Ha! Good. I've got this.
I'd like to open.
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with mer people. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madam Tripp.
It must lead to something grand.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you about the rumours surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I should look into the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there. This looks like the statue Madame Twiddle mentioned. Why are there so many vases around here? I suppose I should try to find all the vases. Revelio. I think there should only be a few more vases. Revelio. I'm nearly finished. One more vase. That's it. I should tell Madame Twiddle about what happened. Levioso. Descendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Depulso. Levioso. Confringo. Descendo. Incendio. Confringo. Confringo. Stupefy. Levioso. Incendio. Confringo! Should think they felt that in London. Stupefy! Incendio! Confringo! Stupefy! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Descendo! Levioso! Incendio! Confringo!
Not you, an intruder!
Confringo! Levioso! Incendio! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Descendo! Incendio! Confringo! Descendo!
Levioso!
Confringo! Incendio! Descend! Levioso! Incendio! Descendo! Confringo! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Confringo! Descendo! Confringo! Incendio! Levioso! Protego! Stupefy! Levioso! Confringo! Levioso! Levioso! Confringo! Incendio! Descendo! Levioso! Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do? Mrs. Twiddle, your husband was right. The statue was part of a puzzle.
Oh, really? How exciting!
Yes, I had to destroy a number of large vases, and that seemed to activate some sort of charm on the statue.
Well done. Oh, I miss having someone like you around with a thirst for knowledge and a quick mind. Well, my curiosity has been satisfied. Thank you for that. Who knows what I'll encounter on my next constitutional? Oh, my husband would be so pleased to know he was right about that statue.
Revelio. A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. That solves that. Abandoned long ago, no doubt. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacius. This looks intriguing. Revelio. These rocks have seen better days.
Over here!
Incendio. Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Incendio. Revelio. Let's see what's... I should investigate. Confringo! Confringo! Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson!
A lamb to the slaughter. I'll make you wish you were back at school.
Confringo.
I know I'm not hearing things.
Glacius.
Ha! Another pitiful beast caught him. You heard me. You let Nora well go. I should warn you.
And no one to share in my victory.
Revelio.
What do you have in store for me this time?
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Confringo. Confringo.
Barbara White coming back this way.
Stupid one. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius.
I'll bury you in the deepest vault.
Confringo. Descendo.
Stop avoiding me!
Protego. Confringo.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose. I don't see myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me.
Petrificus totalis. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
An intruder!
Revelio. Lumos.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
I'm curious to know what's happening in Feldcroft. Might you have any insight?
An incredibly unpleasant goblin called Belgroth the Bludgeoner has been tormenting everyone he encounters. Feldcroft borders goblin country, but we've always lived in peace with their kind. Until recently, that is. Some claim that Belgroth and his associates are in league with Ranrock. I don't know if there's truth to it. Whatever the case, their constant meddling is devastating business. Everyone feels unsafe. It's quite serious.
What do you sell here?
Glad you asked. I sell the finest array of beast byproducts you'll find in the entire countryside. If you don't believe me, feel free to look about. Eventually you'll return. They always do.
What brought you to own a shop in Feldcroft?
Beautiful place, isn't it? Although I admit I didn't choose it. It chose me. I was raised here. It's always been my home. As for the shop, I suppose my line of work chose me as well. I've always loved working with beasts. And my twin girls adore them. Wouldn't be surprised if they took over from me one day.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today? Now, if you like what you bought, be sure to come in and see me again. A pleasure doing business with you. Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
Revelio.
You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that
what I think it is.
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Aura, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Revelio.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. The only good wizard is a dead wizard. Let's get this over with.
Descendo.
Oi! Pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share.
We must remain unseen.
Why, this might be the best meal I've had in years. No, I mean it. I don't think I shall need to eat again till next week. Such arrogance.
Confringo!
Let me go! I will make you. I won't rest. There you are.
Confringo!
Potato. Confringo. Descendo. Glacius.
You've made your last mistake. You will
Descendo. Confringo. Glacius.
rubber up wide. Let's get this.
Lumos.
Is that it? It's almost too easy.
Descendo. Incendio.
Moaning the How nice of you to tell by. No! I will make you free.
Incendio. Glacius. Potato.
One less human to worry about.
Incendio. How do you expect this? No!
Little moon, yourselves glide off a little.
Confringo!
Losing your stride.
Incendio!
Not quick enough.
Confringo!
Not quite.
Confringo!
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Reparo. Revelio. Protego. Revelio.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelt smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Confringo. Incendio. Revelio.
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Confringo.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio. Protego. Confringo. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Depulso. Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realise it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio. Lumos.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Confringo. Incendio.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Protego. Confringo.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Revelio.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbarton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio.
Smuggling spiders into school? I jolly well hope it was worth the months of detentions you earned yourself.
He has a brand new gate. Just beware the open flame.
Revelio. Levioso!
Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise.
Revelio. Lumos.
Faces. I'll just die.
Oh dear, do mind the tiles. Some of them can be most potent.
Revelio. Confringo! Lumos. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Away from me! You've made your point! Let us keep our head around this. Oh, I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean...
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Lumos. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Mine now, Demi guys.
I'd seen Bakar's tower countless times. Never suspected it held the secrets it did.
Revelio. Accio. Repulso. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Revelio.
Peeves' game's the best one ever! Slow coach! Oh, coach!
I miss going to matches. Cheering everyone on was magnificent fun. And getting to see Isaac Cooper.
I want to play Quidditch professionally when I'm older. I'd make a marvellous chaser.
The Chudley Cannons are going to be unbeatable next season. You just wait and see.
How in the world did people ride broomsticks before the invention of the cushioning charm?
I met some of my best friends in flying. Nothing creates a bond like thinking you're all about to die.
Revelio.
When Harry said draw a question, how was I to know you don't draw it next to the bedroom?
Sharp caught me making faces behind his back. It was awful. Not to mention losing so many house points.
I was trapped on the grand staircase once. Every time I tried to step off, it moved again. Still haven't lived that down.
Try working with a wand that's been passed down from 3 unruly sisters.
I haven't been feeling myself at all. I'd swear someone put Glumbumble treacle in my tea.
I was distracted by Peeves and ran face first into Adelaide Oaks the other day. Our books went flying. I think it made Peeves' entire week.
Revelio.